You comfy?
Yes,
Yeah?
I think.
You think so? So, just tell me a bit about you and where all this came from. Where did it all start for you?
Well, it's quite a hard question that one, because there's so many episodes of my life. It's hard to relate to which episode it all started. The only thing I can say is that the writing Knowledge is Power, for me that began when I was on a course, a foundation degree course with Salford University. The strength to carry on, the strength to pick yourself up just because I was being stopped by physically by my hip replacements. Didn't mean I couldn't do anything. I just kept going, and I think that's when Knowledge is Power was created. The idea was created from the effects from the pain that I've been suffering. I was working full time in a job as a receptionist, and the other lady that I worked with, the colleague, Shelley, she was quite a bit younger than myself, and she was restless, very restless. I was quite happy, doing the receptionist job as I'd done in previous jobs. I was quite happy. I was acceptable to the fact that I could still work. And I went above the retirement age then, which was 60 for women. And I worked there for 2 years after 60. And she was very restless and wanted to change her life and wanted to do things differently. And I used to help her by listening to her first off, and then helping her by, suggesting things. Oh, well, have you ever thought about doing this? Or have you ever thought about doing whatever? So that got her thinking. Well, what I found is it made me a little bit restless too. And I thought, there's more than this to life. And then I started getting a feeling. I thought, oh, I've got another job to do. I've got there's another purpose I need to fulfil. Another goal to reach. So from that restlessness, which I'd caught from Shelley, if you like, we both started thinking of what we could do. That's where Knowledge is Power came from. I thought, well, the knowledge that people acquire, I believe that it's not utilised. And I believe that knowledge to become powerful needs to be utilised. And I explain that in my book, and I also explain about finding the strength to carry on. And where that strength comes from is the inner self, not the outer self. It's the heart, not the head, which I believe is the ego. Everything that you've got in your head is egotistical. And if a person is egotistical, then they've got to be very careful with what they say. So it's really hard. But they believe they have to live that way, or to think that way, because that's the way they've been brought up. That's the way they've learned. It's the head that controls everything, not the heart. I find most people that I've spoken to, they've been young, old, teenagers, my own granddaughters, they're in a mess, basically. I would call, no, they're not. I mean, they're lovely, but they do have these problems because of the distractions. Of course, with the girls, of course, it's all the lips and the makeup, the hair, and that's all they can see. That's all they can see. And it ends up really Kardashians. They just follow them, do what they're doing. They're not really functioning within themselves, are they? And so that's why I created the Conscious Co-Creation course. I thought I want to share this knowledge, and I want other people to learn how to create their life consciously. Forgetting the co-creation for the moment, it's a person creating their own life. They don't have to stay within the boundaries of 9-to-5 jobs, working at the weekends, the younger people working shifts Saturday and Sunday. I never worked shift when I was that age. You know, you had a 9-to-5 job and you had every weekend off. And I really feel sorry for the youngsters today. They have to work round the clock to earn the money they want. Well, buying knowledge power, the value I could put on that is priceless. The knowledge that's in there, and it can help you discover how powerful you really are. It can help change the way you think, which is necessary if you want to change anything. Make better choices that will bring about better consequences. Because every choice we make, there's consequences. And that's what people don't realise. They make a certain choice, more often than not, it's the wrong one. Hopefully, they make good choices, the right choices, then the right consequences will follow. But every choice has consequences linked to it. And people can make the wrong choice, and obviously the bad consequences come a lot afterwards. And find that people, once they're embroiled in those bad consequences from making a bad choice, there's no way out. There's no way out unless they can consciously find a way out, instead of keep searching within the wrong consequences, the bad consequences. They're searching for an answer and they won't find it there because the answer's within themselves.